Previously on a drama.
That man's been dead for 25 years.
What do you mean the whole roller coaster road's gonna make me wish I had never been?
Sorry?
A new era of mobile is here with Galaxy AI, presenting the S24 Ultra.
First, I'd establish a motive. In this case, the killer saw the size of the bug's dick and became insanely jealous.
This message is being broadcast by the Department of Defense of the Republic. A paranormal anomaly affecting the entire nation has been detected.
Nearly 40,000 children are estimated to be mining for cobalt in the Congo with their bare hands. Working in such an unsafe environment, in these conditions, they are no strangers to tragedy. I'm personally sick of seeing woke corporations virtue signaling. They're lobbying for policies that destroy American jobs and then turn around and purchase minerals that are stained with the blood of children.
Apple is facing intense backlash over its new iPhone 16, leaving customers frustrated and angry. Despite a hefty price tag of $1,600, many key features, like the highly anticipated Apple Intelligence and advanced Siri capabilities, won't be available until 2025.
Section 6. A look at the competition. The smartphone market is a crowded one, with fierce competition from all sides. Samsung, Google, OnePlus, all vying for a piece of the pie. So how does the iPhone 16 stack up against the competition? It's important to note that each brand has its strengths and weaknesses.
You think people care now about iPhone versus Android? Back just a few years ago? It was serious business. These companies were doing everything in their power to stand out. From 1 camera to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 10, however many they have now. No headphone jack. Oh look, wireless charging. Oh, replaceable batteries. How about scroll with your eyeballs? That's cool, huh?
Samsung, for example, is known for its stunning displays. Google excels in software and AI. OnePlus offers a great balance of features and affordability. The iPhone 16 may not be the absolute best in any one area, but it offers a well-rounded package. It's a premium device with a premium price tag, but it also delivers a premium experience. Ultimately, the best phone for you depends on your individual needs and preferences.
In the United States, 87% of teenagers say they own an iPhone. First of all, what? That is an insane number, but second of all, what happens to those teenagers when they grow up? Yep, now they're adults with iPhones. You see, say what you want about Apple's marketing, but getting them at an early age and locking them into an ecosystem as they get older is like maybe the best business strategy ever.
A strong contender in the flagship market.
Smartwatches, tablets, entire lines of accessories. It's there on the Android side of things too, make no mistake. It's the dream of all of these companies to get you rooted into their own slice of the market and keep you there for many years. Apple's ecosystem exists for normal, healthy, emotionally regulated people who have too much money and not enough sense that maybe they are afraid to think for themselves.
Section 7. The Apple ecosystem. One of the biggest advantages of the iPhone is its integration with the Apple ecosystem. Macs, iPads, Apple Watches, they all work together seamlessly. This is a major selling point for many users. Imagine this. You're working on a document on your MacBook. You need to step away. You can instantly pick up where you left off on your iPhone. No need to email yourself files or use clunky cloud services. This level of integration extends to other areas as well. You can answer calls from your iPad or Mac. You can unlock your Mac with your Apple Watch. It's a level of convenience and fluidity that is simply unmatched by other ecosystems. For users who are already invested in the Apple ecosystem, the iPhone 16 is a no-brainer. It's the device that ties everything together, and it does so flawlessly.
Certainly is different now than it was then, is everything is sort of great. Every smartphone is great, all the cameras are great, all the OSs are great, and if everything is great, nothing is great. And you know what? I'm glad we're having this conversation now because the smartphone wars are on their way out. And the future? Well, the future is headed somewhere else.
My bad. I'm colorblind.
Section 8, the price of progress. Let's address the elephant in the room, the price. The iPhone 16 is expensive. No way around it. It's a premium device with a premium price tag. This puts it out of reach for many consumers. Some argue that Apple is out of touch with the average consumer. They point to the rising cost of living and the need for more affordable options. While this is a valid concern, it's important to remember that Apple is a business. They exist to make a profit. However, the price increase is not just about profits. It also reflects the rising cost of technology, research and development, and manufacturing. All of these factors contribute to the final price tag. Apple is not alone in this regard. Other flagship smartphones have also seen price increases in recent years. This is simply the reality of the market we're in.
With growing dissatisfaction, many are questioning whether the iPhone 16 is worth the price, or if Apple is simply overpromising and under-delivering. The iPhone 16 sucks, but in reality, you'll probably buy it anyway.
Section 9. Battery life fact or fiction. Battery life, the Achilles heel of many smartphones. The iPhone 16 boasts improvements in this area, but are they significant enough? User experiences vary. Some report all-day battery life, others struggle to make it through the day.
This is so crazy to see.
This is the bottom of the supply chain of your iPhone, of your Tesla, of your Samsung. I mean, I'm just naming those companies.
Right.
It's all of them, right? All of them. We're not just picking on them. And here's what you need to know, Joe, about this video. I was the first outsider to get into this mine. And that's why it's just a really short video that I was able to take. This is an industrial cobalt mine where there's not supposed to be one artisanal miner.
Is there blood cobalt in our pockets?
There's not exactly blood cobalt. You couldn't say that people are kind of fighting wars over this, but there is an incredible level of corruption in terms of who gets cobalt, how it's mined, who gets the concessions. And, you know, for very good reason, we were blocked and harassed every minute that we were on the ground.
Several factors can impact battery life, like screen brightness, app usage, and cellular signal strength. All of these can drain the battery at different rates. It's difficult to give a definitive answer on battery performance. However, early reviews suggest that the iPhone 16 offers comparable battery life to its predecessor. This is despite the more powerful processor and improved display. Apple seems to have optimized the software and hardware for better energy efficiency. Ultimately, your mileage may vary. It's important to manage your expectations and adjust your usage habits accordingly. If battery life is a major concern, consider investing in a portable charger.
Is anybody really surprised by this? This year, Apple's being forced to release their first USB-C iPhone that the Lightning phones have. Apple's being petty and ridiculous, but...
Section 10.
Now, I knew this would be a big deal for some people, but I didn't expect it to really bother me. The actually big features like Genmoji for creating custom emojis, native ChatGPT integration, and the underlying Siri framework that is actually smarter and understands personal context, Apple hasn't yet committed to a release date for any of those features. And by the way, this is confirmed. Siri's ability to see what's on your screen and do something with it isn't coming until later. I really think a little part of me died. You have to understand that every single part of Apple's marketing for the iPhone 16 Pro this year has been Apple Intelligence in this new version of Siri specifically. It was the first thing you saw in the reveal videos for the phones this year. It's been an Apple ad showing how useful this new version of Siri is. It's entirely possible that some of these features Apple has promised for the iPhone 16 series could come closer to the launch of iPhone 17 next year than to right now.
The final verdict. So is the iPhone 16 a failure? The answer, as with most things in life, is not so simple. It depends on your perspective and priorities. If you're looking for a revolutionary device that redefines the smartphone, you might be disappointed. The iPhone 16 is an evolution, not a revolution. It refines and improves upon its predecessor. It offers a powerful processor, an impressive camera system, and a sleek design. but it lacks any groundbreaking new features. If you're already invested in the Apple ecosystem, the iPhone 16 is a worthy upgrade. It offers seamless integration with your other Apple devices. It delivers a smooth and fluid user experience that is unmatched by the competition.
This is where the story gets interesting. Listen carefully. Apple programmed its phones to have a limited lifespan. The idea is to reduce durability so that phones slow down or conk off, and customers come back to buy new ones. Sounds shrewd, right? Well, it's also illegal.
Apple is blaming a software bug tied to popular apps for causing its new iPhone 15 for being too hot to handle.
This bug has unexpectedly caused chaos among iPhone users who rely on alarms to wake up or for other activities. Though Apple has not pinpointed the exact cause, videos on Instagram and TikTok suggest it might be linked to the attention-aware feature on iPhone.
What's that? The EU wants to charge us $30 billion? But that's not just a percentage of the cash we have on hand. That's 2%! Oh, we'll never financially recover from this. Oh.
However, if you're on a budget or not tied to the Apple ecosystem, there are more compelling options available. The iPhone 16 is a premium device with a premium price tag. You need to decide if the incremental upgrades are worth the cost. Ultimately, the decision of whether or not to buy the iPhone 16 is a personal one. Weigh the pros and cons, read reviews, and most importantly, trust your gut.